Previously on Dormantcraft. So yeah, you go for the smallest nether portal without corners. It is a 4x3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then you can put pretty much anything in the corners. Well, I guess I'm gonna put one corner then. And we have this one extra one, I guess, from digging. Let's take the dirt, so at least the corners are filled with something. And then we light it. And then let's go. And you guys, I'll show you what the nether actually looks like next time. Hello everybody, and oh no. Yeah, we are now in the nether, and it is not safe. I would definitely suggest that we get out of here and come back in a little bit. This place doesn't look as, murdery. Hello everybody, we are back. And I'm gonna go back underground. You may have noticed that we have 33 levels now. We did not have 33 levels when we stopped. So obviously that was a little bit of editing magic from our last episode to this one. And I hope you enjoyed the little trick. It was really fun to put together, and I think it's going to hopefully look really good on camera. So fingers crossed. What we can do, though, is during the in-between, I, of course, as you can tell, got a couple more levels after doing a bunch of dying and going through a bunch of iron, by the way. Which, if we go to our iron chest, which is right here, this is all our good stuff that I got while mining. Which is going to be great when we need to do some enchanting, because we have a bunch of lapis. Whenever we start getting into redstone creations, which should be quite soon, we have more than enough redstone, a little bit of gold, so that will be great when we're trying to find some endermen for our next step, as well as a bunch of iron. I wanted to make sure that we got some of the diamonds together on camera, so we're going to go down with our pickaxe, and we're going to mine 3 diamonds, and then we're going to do some enchanting, and hopefully we get a pickaxe with fortune 3 on it, which means that all the other diamonds we get are going to give us more diamonds. And then after that, if everything has gone super well, we're going to be doing some exploring for the majority of this episode, so hopefully everything goes to plan. It most likely won't, so even if we don't get fortune 3 on our pick, we'll just keep trying, but we're definitely, no matter what, exploring today. That is a most definite. And yeah, if you guys can tell, I did a lot of mining in between episodes. If you guys want to know what I do while mining, usually I like to listen to a bunch of music when I'm playing Minecraft, but lately, because it's been a lot of mining, what I've actually been doing is I've been watching the streams on our good friends over at Jackabear Games. They do some of the most funnest streams ever, and they're a great friend of the channel. Alicia and JD, I know both of them very well. If you're watching this episode, please go over and check them out. Thankfully, they have a copy of their streaming schedule at the beginning of every stream. So if you want to know what days they stream, you can check. And actually, I'll be a great friend and actually pull it up for you so that you can know when to get the best streams on YouTube until I decide to start streaming. I have it right here. Their streaming schedule is Saturdays, 11 to 1, but I think they're going to try moving it to actually 10 because it's late. 11 to 1 is super late. Like, I don't even know how I stay up for some of their streams. They don't stream again until Tuesday, Wednesday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. They take a little Thursday break. And Friday, they do another 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. stream. Usually they stream separately, but oh my god, the best streams is when they stream together. Like, the way they bounce off each other is amazing. If you haven't already, definitely go and check them out. And now let's find our diamonds. Yep, here we go. This is the first 4 we found after all those diamonds that we found when we were digging before. Fortunately, that did not go the way we wanted. Actually, we only need 2. Because our third is actually in our chest, if you guys remember from before. So hopefully, when we do enchanting, because it looks like we're going to have 2 chances to enchant without any issues. Hopefully one of us gives us a Fortune 3 pickaxe, which means that all of those diamonds get hopefully we get Fortune 3, because that means our chances of getting more diamonds every time we mine a diamond ore block goes up. Swear to God. I'm just going to go around in our next base and just light up the entire area. I hate the sound of mobs so much. And I can turn it down, but then when I actually need to know where mobs are, it becomes a bit of a tricky situation. So, oh, also forgot, need to grab some lapis. Oh, shoot. One more thing that I'm going to need to craft, which I don't actually know if I have the things for before I craft, but let's at least craft our diamond pickaxe to be enchanted. And if this enchantment goes wrong and we want to take the enchantment off, we need a grindstone. And don't kill me, I don't actually off the top of my head remember what the crafting recipe is for a grindstone. So let me actually see if I can find it. Please give me grindstone. Good. We haven't crafted one. Okay, so we have enough. We just need a stone slab. So let's go over to our smelties. Oh, no, that one doesn't have any coal in it. These ones are still on our kelp box. I only need 3. Sorry for putting 4 in there. Yeah, we don't need to actually watch that. Let's try our enchantment and wish for the best. Let's see. It's so efficiency 4. That's 3 levels. So thankfully we will be able to make another if it doesn't have efficiency. I mean, it doesn't have fortune on it. I'm hoping though. No, darn it, just efficiency 4. That is unfortunate. Let's see, though, what happens, because I'm pretty sure iron has the same. Okay, that's fortune 2. So I'm pretty sure if we make a sleepy sleep, and then we grab our 3, and then let's craft you. Fortunately, we only need the 1, so it's a bit of a waste. And let's put this, actually the grindstone we could place in here and have it take up one of our crafting table spots. But I do also want it in here. Does this, I'm trying to remember, let me put it, like as a block in front maybe? I don't know. I will definitely find a spot for it like permanently, but for right now I think I'm going to put it right there. Just thankfully we can still stand on that block. So let's put the diamond pickaxe in there. So now we can enchant it all over again. Yay! Yeah, unfortunately, fortune 2. Please. Gosh darn notifications. Thankfully that doesn't pick up for you, and I can probably edit that out. But fortune 2. Let's hope it's not just fortune 2, because that would be horrible, but fingers crossed. I hate this crafting table so much. Well, the good news is with all of those... Oh, so I get turned around in here sometimes, even though it's such a small base. Let's go down and one by one actually use our fortune 2 on those diamonds. See? We get slightly more. Oh no, we're definitely not letting that go. Beautiful. We're at 15. I looked it up yesterday. We need a total of 35 for everything. I definitely do not think we're going to get 35. I mean, we could. I don't think so, though. Actually, oh wow, I might. Wonderful. And our around the corner diamonds, I think, are about to show up. So yeah, I'm at 31. That is mad unfortunate. Let's see though what the last 4 are needed for. I think I'm going to switch to all diamond armor and then do most of my tools. I'm hoping it's something like super silly that I don't need yet, like a hoe. Like I can get more diamonds for a hoe if I have to. Oh, that is one thing we do definitely have to do though. Regardless, let's see if we throw that in there. It's efficiency 4. Darn it. That stinks. But yeah, one thing we definitely do have to do before we go on our adventure, which, yeah, we're definitely going to have to cut down a bunch of this episode, is we're going to actually have to mark our base on the map. Let's go over to here. Let's craft 3 blocks of iron. Oh, it's not showing up on my thing. Mad unfortunate, but it will be okay because I know this recipe. Bye. I don't know why sometimes my mouse is just like, how about no? We need an anvil. Oh. And a bed. Yeah, our room that's going to need all of our stuff is starting to get a little crowded, but we definitely are going to need the anvil, so let's just for now put that over there for funsies. Okay, now let's take our banner off the wall. Let's call it first base. And then let's hide it behind this pillar. Perfect. Now let's grab our map back. Right click. And look, there's a banner that says first base on top of our base. And if we find anything else super important, then we can add that. So let's put the blocks back. I need to get like a real mouse, guys, and then get used to using that. But now we're gonna do a couple of things first, including crafting our new diamond tools, which thankfully we'll be able to do all of that in the crafting table. And let's do our tools. So let's grab a shovel, an axe. Oh, I see our problem. We can either get one more pickaxe or a sword. I think we should probably go with the sword because we do not have one. So yeah, that 4 left is a hoe and another pickaxe. So we should be good. Let's take off our armor. I'll definitely find a better place to put it, but for now we should be all good. And let's start putting our stuff away, and then we'll get a couple of things that we're going to need before we go. So we're going to need to definitely gather a lot more food, so we're going to have to kill some of our cows. We're going to have to shear some of our sheep, because we're most definitely going to need to make another bed, which actually, no, we have a bed somewhere in all of our chests. Let me find it. We should make a crossbow. But a bunch more food, and then we should be good to go. Hello everybody, we are back and welcome for an adventure. We haven't been on this hill in quite a while, so this is gonna be fun. But yeah, so thankfully guys, we have everything we need to go on an adventure. We have a crossbow, we have a crafting table, a bed, all of our tools, almost a stack, and a boat. We're actually going to need the boat quite soon because we need to get over to usually where we do all of our sand harvesting, which, if you guys don't know, is over this way. Which actually, I think because of how I've been editing the videos, I don't think you guys do know. I think this is actually maybe the first time, if I don't cut out this part, that you guys have seen where the desert is. I'm trying to remember. After I edit them, I really don't go back and watch my own videos because I've had to watch them several times. Once when, you know, actually recording the video, and then another time when I'm editing it, so I don't really see the video again. And I also try and record a bunch of videos at the same time, so nothing really too interesting goes on there. But yeah, here is our village. And I totally forgot, and this is super important, to mark down the coordinates. Wait, oops, sorry. Mark down the coordinates of where we are. I didn't do that with our home, so let's just make our first coordinate this village. Wonderful. We are now ready to go. And let's actually bring that screen up again. We are east, so we are going to spend our entire journey going east. I did say that I wanted my next base to take place underneath a village, but I wanted it to be more, not a desert village. Because of the fact that desert villages just look weird, I want to be a more lush village. So I'm really hoping to find one in a plains, I think. And also, we have found our first desert temple. So let's dig into this, buddy. Oh no. Actually, that should be fine. And I didn't want to for our first video, but let's definitely put the torches back, because we're going to need them. And if you were to dig down from that purple block, you're going to fall on some TNT, so be a little more careful. Also, let's switch our food over. So now what we need to do is we need to dig a stairway down instead. Let's take one of these. Let's just keep going. Thankfully, it's a stone pressure plate, not a wood pressure plate. If it was a wood pressure plate, any broken blocks that fall on it would cause our untimely demise, and we don't want that. Oh. We can jump on the chest. Let's break that pressure plate. And then let's dig out all this TNT. I'm not going to need it until a little while later, but considering the fact that I will need TNT at some point, might as well. Ooh, books. I'll take some bones. I'll definitely take the golden apple. Golden apple is something that if you eat, it gives you a bunch of really cool effects and stuff. I'm not going to eat it now, but whenever I do, I'll definitely make sure to mention it. Let's see. Ooh, I'll take the iron horse armor. I don't really care for the golden horse armor. I will also take the bones. I don't need any sand. I'll take the saddle in case I find, well, probably for that donkey back home. The emeralds. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need a chest already pretty soon. I'll take the, no, they don't stack, so I'm gonna leave that there. But yeah, your inventory when going on adventures are going to fill up super quickly. One thing that you should always do is make sure to bring as many things as possible, and just get rid of what you can so that you don't have to worry about having any issues. Oh, it's already night? Oh, geez. Oh, it's been night for a little bit. Oof. Not trying to already die before our adventure is even started, so fingers crossed we don't have any mobs attack us. And remember, guys, once we get up here, we're going to want to be facing east. So let's keep going this way. And just if there's anything that we don't have, we just do what we can to collect some more. And one thing that I'm going to do is, unless we find either a new biome that we haven't seen before, or we find an item that we haven't seen before, I'm usually probably going to cut just to the most recent thing so that we don't have just a super long episode of me just going wherever. I will probably start doing streams soon, as I brought that up earlier, and there will definitely be exploration streams, so definitely look out for those. But for right now, we're going to need our boat. And I'll bring you back in when I find something interesting. So, not super interesting, because it looks like on the other side of our desert is another desert. But attached to this desert looks to be a shipwreck that is mostly in one piece. So let's actually go through and let's try and look for the loot. Oh. Oh no. Oh jeez. Okay, yeah, let's do what we can to try and not be underwater a lot. Ooh. Okay, we don't have any carrots, so let's take a couple carrots. They take up one inventory slot, so that's not really a big deal. We do have a potato. Actually, yeah, no, we have a potato. So we got one from a zombie that we killed while putting together our farming room. So we can take all those. We don't need anything else. We don't need more wheat. We don't need any more coal. We don't really need enchanted leather boots, as interesting as they are. And suspicious stew usually has a bunch of weird side effects, so let's not take those either. But let's drop off some of the things that we definitely know we don't need, because it doesn't matter if we don't come back for them. And I'm pretty sure that's everything on this shipwreck. So let's go over and get our very, very tiny boat. Break it with an axe. Oh. As that is what you're supposed to break a boat with. Put it back in the slot that we now have our carrots in. And back to heading east. So, guys, we're going to take a little bit of a detour from our heading east, as we just found a new type of tree, the dark oak sapling. I mean, the dark oak tree. Sorry, it drops dark oak saplings. We definitely need to make sure that we grab at least one. Well, actually, no, we need to grab at least 4 saplings so that we can grow some more on our way back. The best way to dig up this tree is actually to do it like a stairwell. I don't know why I was breaking my cardinal rule there, but whatever. We are now back in the boat, guys, with more than a stack of dark oak logs and 4 dark oak saplings. If it comes down to it and we have to get rid of some of our stuff, we definitely should get rid of some of those logs, as we'll be able to use them later. But keep the saplings. We do not have another source of dark oak saplings near our base, as far as I've been able to tell. So let's keep going east. Oh, and by the way, I didn't pick east for any particular reason. It's just the direction I was standing. So let's keep going. We now seem to have found ourselves in a mountain biome. More specifically, if I look at, yep, just the mountains. So I don't think we're going to find anything that we haven't seen before. Although that does look like we are about to hit a spruce tree. If I'm right, and this is spruce, we should definitely get some. Even though I very rarely ever build with spruce, it's still nice to have. This one, thankfully, we only need one sapling. We do not have a spruce sapling yet. That's unfortunate. Let's see what we can do about changing that. Now we have at least 2 spruce saplings, so that's good. It's also not super important, but I think we should anyway, is if we get, I think it's 4 snowballs. Yeah. So if we get 8 snowballs, so 5, 6, 7, 8, and we put those into 2 snow blocks, we can actually later, when we get back, using one of our pumpkins, make a snow golem, and we can have infinite snow no matter what biome we're in. So that's super cool. Let me just make sure we're still going east. We are. Let's, oh. Yeah, that's going to be fun. I will try and get down this hill without dying, and then we'll keep exploring. So guys, looks like we found enough iron in this little cave right here. I wouldn't suggest spending too much time in it, or even collecting the rest of that iron, because we don't even need iron more than just the 2 for right now. I might come to regret that, but for now, I think we're okay. Oh my god, it's night. There we go. And then we're just going to make a little tiny base camp for just a second. Make a furnace. Unfortunately, we're going to have to use some of our logs to smelt it, which isn't great, but we'll do with it what we can. Perfect. And now that we have a pair of shears, let's collect some vines. See how we're already filling up with just junk? I mean, we might as well get a little bit more on the vine front, just because, I mean, it's taking up 1 inventory slot. We might as well do something with it. Okay, yeah, about 5. I can work with that. I'm hoping maybe we can add a section in our little farming area before we move for vines, so we can have a nice little vine farm. Fortunately, it's not like a big, huge deal. So if we don't have any space for vines, I'll just put them up somewhere when I need vines for something. But until then, I'm going to keep adventuring, and I'll bring you guys back in when I need you. Hello, everybody. This is Brian from the future. And I was looking back at all of the stuff that I recorded yesterday, and I recorded too much stuff. I looked it up in the timeline, and we're about to hit about 35 minutes. Most of my videos on the channel tend to be about 20 to 30 minutes, and I kind of want to keep it there so the content's a little bit shorter, which means that we have more content for this episode than we need. So I decided, instead of giving you guys a super long episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the episode right here, and then we're going to come back next week. I'm going to give you the rest of the footage that I recorded yesterday, finish till we get to about maybe 10,000 blocks away, turn around, go back, explore the nether a little bit, and that should be our episode for next week. Sorry guys, I couldn't show you everything, but honestly it would have just gone on for way too long, and I don't think anyone would have stayed for the entire video. If I'm wrong and you guys are like, no, please, more longer videos, we want more, we want you to find a way to somehow get out, certain types of videos more often than other videos, just say the word. But for now, I hope everyone enjoyed the episode, and I will see you guys next week.